Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to do a recap video of my day on last Saturday, November 7th. I did my first day working with Erica at her house for the first time. I want to explain about my day and how I felt working with her at her house for the all day long. So I arrived at her house at 10 a.m. She has a dog that is very nervous when people walk into her house, and her dog met me a few times. And 2 weeks ago, I went to her house too, and he got to know me too. And I was very excited to meet him again and see him. And Erica was waiting at the door when I arrived. I parked my car near her house, and Erica had her dog on the leash just to ease the situation at hand. And I walked in, I gave him treat, and then once I did that, I dropped off my sewing bag that Jenny gave me, and I dropped my water bottle and my bubbly water, my purse, my phone, my keys. I dropped everything just to spend some time with her dog. And her dog was literally attached to me and loved me from the second I came in the doors. He was so excited. And Erica did say, "Rebecca's coming." And it's like, oh my gosh. And then when she said that to me before I came to her dog, I was like, wow, I didn't know that you would say that, because some dogs will recognize names, but I didn't know that he knew that I was coming over, because I only met him a few times. And he got really excited, Erica said, pacing around the house and really excited. So I spent some time with her dog because I needed some dog therapy time and just to relax me. And then I was a little bit emotional. I walked into her house maybe 20 minutes on the floor with the dog, just petting him, and he was nudging my whole hand and kissing my face and licking my nose and stuff. And then she could tell I was emotional. I was holding back and I was on the verge of crying. And Erica, ooh, great intuition, just like her mom Jenny, my other provider. Ooh, she knew I was emotional. And then we just had to talk about emotions and boys and everything like that. And just things going on in my life. I had to just vent to her and just tell her where my headspace was at for the day, and how I had a really up and down week and very tough emotional week. Just some things are happening in my life, and it's hard to express it to everyone. Jenny knows everything now, but again, I had to let Erica know that, yeah, I can't hold my emotions in unless they see me sometimes like that. I was so sad. And then we talked. I felt a lot better. She shared her experience. I shared my experience. We talked. I'm not going to go into detail because you know me. I'm not going to go into detail when it comes to private conversations between me and my providers, because I want to respect what I have with her and my other providers. And again, those conversations were really, really meaningful and to the heart. I really take it personally, and I'm so grateful that she helped me with the scenarios I've been facing. After that, I showed Erica my sewing bag that I showed you guys, and I was excited because she had her sewing table near her kitchen, so I dropped it off there, and then I got a tour of her house. Just because I really haven't seen her house. I've been to her house a few times, but I haven't seen her house like fully. Because I went with my other provider, Jenny, a few times in the last year, and I did see her family room and her kitchen, but I didn't see the rest of her house. So I went in, and then she guided me in the tour, and it was nice to see where she lived, and it felt like home. First time being there, and it felt like home. She was really welcoming. She made me feel like I was safe there, which I'm always safe with her, but it was definitely homey with the dog, and I felt really relaxed there. I didn't feel tense at all. And it was only her, so I totally felt fine with her. And it was good because I'm thinking of, I don't know, getting house ideas and layout, so it was good that she showed me her house, because I know it's somewhat personal, but I want to find a house. And I'm just so grateful that I got to see her house. And then after that, we talked a little bit more about the sewing and practicing just like what I want to do about like the design. And then we went to the store because I wanted to make chicken, and it was my first time using chicken in the Instapot because Eric has an Instapot, so it was a new machine, a new kitchen appliance I didn't know about. So we went to Safeway and we drove to Safeway together, and it was a simple recipe, just chicken broth, salt and pepper, and 2 chicken breasts. And then we went to the store, we left the dog for like a couple minutes, and then we got back, and then we made the cinnamon sorrel bread I got at Bauman's Farm a couple weeks ago with her, and we did that, and then she helped me with the recipe and making the bread with me, and then we put it in the oven for 55 minutes. Then we did the sewing, and we practiced stitches on a fabric piece, and then Erica helped me. I did a whole separate video yesterday about my sewing experience. I'm going to skip this part. So if you guys want to watch it, go to my previous video. So we did the sewing, and then it turned out really well. I loved it. She was patient with me, and I actually got to sew, and she was there by me just to make sure I was doing it right too. And it was my first time sewing something. So that was a good time sewing with her, and I was very impressed with myself. Then we made the chicken, or we just kind of read the instructions and kind of prepared the chicken. And then I wanted her to teach me how to edit her videos or edit her pictures. So we went over by the couch, and then her phone and my phone connects to her Apple TV because we both have iPhones. So I was shocked when she's like, yeah, this is the app, this is what I do, because she sent me something about my rabbit's 5-year adoption day, and she did customize 2 photos, and I loved it. So I wanted to learn how she did it and the app itself. So she taught me that. Then I showed her my videos on YouTube, and I got to show her some videos, and that was really meaningful too. I love sharing my experience with my life, and I'm probably going to do that with her more often, showing her my videos. After that, we did the chicken, and then it only took 20 minutes to really cook, so we just put it on seal, which means it's going to seal it up, not like let the steam out. And then her dog was attached to me like 24/7. Like, that dog was a little bit crazy over me, like very like wanting to like paw me when I was right next to him, but I was sewing with Erica, very like, I want to be with you, I want to follow you, like, so cute. His personality, oh my gosh, so cute. He kind of invaded my personal space, but it was okay. I know my limits when it comes to him, but I was literally like laying on the floor, and he was like licking my face, and Erica said, okay, not enough. And then it was cute how Erica reacted to like the scenario, and just how I had my dog time, because that made my day a lot better, and I got to learn a lot about him. But it was fun working with Erica, and we did try the bread and the chicken. The bread was dry, but it was good. And the chicken was somewhat dry too, but I don't know what happened. It was a good experience to learn how to cook. But then we came up with more cooking ideas in the future when I work with her in her house more often. So I'm excited about more cooking and more sewing and arts and crafts and talking and dog training and how to take care of a dog. I can learn from her about that too. So, and it's good to have a provider somewhat the same age as me. She's 8 years older than me. So, it's good to just have her share her experience with me, because we were somewhat from the same generation. So I'm glad that we talked, had a good time, and I'm glad that she likes to work with me, because I like to work with her too. We'll make a great team. She's patient and calm, and when I have anxiety, she really is in tune and really takes care of me, and I can tell her anything, really. I can tell my providers anything. So it was a really good day to spend time with her, and then my day ended at 4 p.m. So I was at her house for 6 hours, and it was a good amount of time. I like having long days with them just to get a lot of stuff done. We did a lot, and it was just really cool to just be at her house and just focus on what we've been doing. So that was my day, and then I said bye to her dog and made plans for the future. But that was my day. I just wanted to capture this on film because I just wanted to remember what my first day was like working at her house. So that is my video, and I will see you guys really soon.